Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 22 plate, very high specification BMW 420i M Sport Gran Coupe. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Cared for, maintained to very high standard with all BMW main agent service history. Starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. Front of the car really couldn't be any better. Everything you would expect with a very low mileage. As I go around the car, I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down, can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner completely free from any marks or scuffs. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the front and rear parking sensors. Also has the rear view camera to assist with parking. We'll run through some of the other spec as we go around the vehicle. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels, really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. While I'm low down, just point out there's certainly no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this BMW 4 Series. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Car does have the power folding mirrors as part of the high specification. Moving along the driver's door, I really can't see anything to mention. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't spot any chips to the driver's door edge either. Again, can be quite common. Just point out the car has the rear privacy glass, looks really nice. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's. I can't see anything to mention. Again, does include no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. Bumper corner, again, free from any scuffs. That is just a little bit of rainwater lower down on the bumper corner. Just wipe that away so you can absolutely see not a mark to the actual paintwork. That alloy wheel identical to the driver's front. Can't see a single mark at all to that alloy wheel. Inside the vehicle, everything you would expect with a very low mileage, could not be any better. Just before showing you the interior, just get a close up to the driver's step to show you there's no marks to the step or the paintwork. Sometimes people drag the feet getting into a vehicle, mark the step, but absolutely not the case with this BMW. It's got the full leather interior, as you would expect with the very low mileage. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all to the edge of the driver's seat. Front seats are heated as part of the high specification. Does have the heated steering wheel also. Car's had the genuine BMW overmats fitted from new, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. We still do have the genuine overmats with the car. Just want to lean into the vehicle to show you the centre console. You see plenty of vehicles where people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the centre console, end up marking the console, but not the case with this BMW. As I said, couldn't be better inside. No sign of wear to the steering wheel. No problems with the driver's door card. Sometimes around the handle you can see a few scratches or where people rest their arm. A little bit of wear, but not the case with this BMW. Could not be any better inside. Will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car. No smells of smoke or pets. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the step. There's no chips to the paintwork. Easy to catch the seatbelt in the rear step, mark the paintwork, but not the case on this cherished BMW. No problem with any of the door cards. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats, can be common. Those genuine BMW overmats, protected all the carpets, carpet to the rear, same as the front ones, free from any wear at all. Repeating myself again, could not be any better inside, no problems at all. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle, as I've already mentioned, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but not the case with this BMW. Just get low down as well, so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. As I've already said, easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the underside, but not the case with this BMW. Onto the tailgate of the car, there isn't anything to mention. It's got the power power opening and closing tailgate as part of the very high specification. Parcel shelf, of course, is present. The luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, could not be any better. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper and also the interior plastic. Sometimes with these practical size vehicles, people buy them for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up putting in big items, scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper. Not the case with this exceptional 4 Series. No problem underneath the mats. Doesn't even appear to be much wear to the mats themselves. That is just the way the carpet is brushed over there. Just brush it the other way so you can see it's not a mark. Just through the camera looked like the carpet was a little bit marked. Absolutely not the case. Again, bumper corner, completely free from any marks or scuffs. Looking down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't spot a single parking dent. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown you. Can't see any marks or signs of curbing. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to mention. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge nice again. Underneath the handle, exactly the same, nothing to mention. Rest of the door, again, exactly the same. There isn't anything to point out. Get low down again so you can see the passenger sill, same as the driver's, free from any marks or damage. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so you can see all the steps, edge of the seats. Could not be any better inside. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat again. No sign of any wear to point out. No kick marks or scuffs at the rear of the passenger seat. All carpets protected by those genuine overmats. No problem with any door cards. If there's going to be any chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors, but just get a close up to the passenger front door edge to show you the same as the driver's. Struggling to see any at all underneath the handle. Again, no problems. Rest of the panel, exactly the same. Once again, mirror cover free from any scuffs. A little bit of rainwater just lower down there, just wipe that away again. Onto the passenger front wing. There isn't anything to mention. Final alloy wheel. As I go around all 4 of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see a single mark at all. It really is an exceptional example. Everything you would expect with the very low mileage, inside and out, could not be any better. Mature gentleman owner. We bought the car directly from the chap who's owned the vehicle. He bought it from the BMW main agent, Halliwell Jones in Warrington. Cared for, maintained to a very high standard with all BMW main agent service history, and going around the entire vehicle inside and out could not be any better. It's got the keyless entry as part of the high specification, just point out, into the vehicle from the passenger side. Again, no marks to the passenger step. That is just a little bit of rainwater, just wipe that away. No marks to the step. Passenger seat, same as the others I've already shown you, couldn't be any better. Really no sign of any wear to point out at all. Footwell, passenger footwell, exactly the same. I just want to lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across on the passenger angle, the driver's seat looks worn, out of shape. Not the case with this cherished BMW. Could not be any better from either angle. And I say that about the entire car, inside and out. I'm struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. It really is an exceptional example. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our site, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this BMW, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We have some very, very competitive PCPs available on this BMW. Again, pop to our website to model a quote or get in touch if you need any assistance with any applications or quotes. Of course, there's no marks or damage to the roof or the pillars higher up. We have finance eligibility checkers on our website also, so if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do an eligibility checker, which is just a soft search only, doesn't leave a footprint on your credit profile and tells you straight away whether you'll be approved or not. So you can do an eligibility checker if you've not had finance before or unsure on your eligibility. Just been around the vehicle one final time there just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I must say really is an exceptional example, could not be any better. If you need any further information about this very high specification BMW 4 Series, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Likewise, if you'd like to arrange a viewing or test drive, as I've already said, if you need any assistance or any finance quotes or applications, don't hesitate to get in touch. You can also quote and model through our website. If you need a part exchange valuation also, again, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Always here to help at any time. Hopefully you found the video helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.